Now, Republican senators are meeting as we speak. Tax reform, Roy Moore, likely among the key topics. Republican Louisiana Senator John Kennedy, with all of the goings-on there. Senator, very good to have you back.
Good to be back, Neil.
So where does this stand in the Senate, you think, right now?
That's a damn good bill. We're going to pass it. Look, the people who believe in more free stuff are not going to like this legislation. But if you believe in more freedom, if you believe that the taxpayers of this country deserve the right to spend the money they earn and that they can do so better than government can, you're going to be for this bill. There's a lot of rhetoric out there that, well, it only helps the rich. The people who believe that either haven't read the bill or they're lying. If you look at the Joint Committee on Taxation, they're nonpartisan. They put out the numbers. If you make between $20,000 and $30,000 a year, this bill cuts your taxes by 10%. If you make between $50,000 and $70,000 a year, this bill cuts your taxes by 7%.
What about if you're in a high-tax state with any one of those? So how does that even out for them?
If you make $1 million or more a year, this bill cuts your taxes 5%. Now, some people said don't cut taxes for the rich. Well, 10% of the taxpayers pay 70% of the taxes. Now, how are you going to cut taxes without cutting taxes for people who pay most of the taxes?
But the House doesn't cut taxes, and your measure does by a point or so. So where's the middle ground? Or is there?
Well, we cut tax. First of all, that 1 point is not a done deal. Okay. I'd like to get it down to 35%.
Really?
Number two, we cut taxes.
But what if it's not cut at all, Senator?
I'm going to still vote for the bill, but I think it'd be a mistake.
All right.
Look, I want to pass. If the bill's not perfect in my judgment, but it's 80 or 90% there, I'm not going to let the perfect be the enemy of the good. This bill, if we pass it in its current form, will, I think, add between 0.5 point and a point to gross domestic product. It will increase foreign direct investment by 50% in America. Now, this bill will work. And I know the Democrats are throwing everything they can but the kitchen sink at it, but they're using the same tired old lines. Oh, you're only helping the rich. It's nonsense. This helps large business people, but it helps pass-throughs, sub-S corporations, LLCs, LLPs, small business.
But bottom line, you think the votes are there, and you think
I think they're there.
Do you have enough Democratic colleagues you think will go along?
I think we will get to at least 50 votes. We might get all 52 Republicans.
Really?
And then you will see some Democrats. I don't know how many, but they'll jump on this bill like it was their idea. So they can go.
Let me ask you a little bit about one of the Republicans who might or might not be part of that mix, Roy Moore. Do you think he should step down?
I think if it's true, he ought to step down.
So this December 12th special vote that's going on in Alabama, do you think that you guys should have this finished before then to make that a moot point, whatever happens in that election?
We will have a bill for the president to sign if all goes well, and it better go well, by the second week, maybe the first week of December. Look, if it were up to me, yes, if it were up to me, here's what I want to do. Now, I'm losing this battle. I want to vote on the Senate. We'll be through the Senate committee this week. I want to vote on the Senate bill next week. If we have to, I want to vote on Thanksgiving Day. You can heat turkey up, you know. You don't have to eat it right out of the oven. Now, I'm losing that fight. We're probably going to vote on the bill the day we get back from the Thanksgiving break. I think that's a mistake. The lobbyists are running around here like mosquitoes, like gnats. The longer time's not our friend. I want to vote next week, and I'm still pressing that argument. I'm probably going to lose it, but if we do that, then we'll go. The House, I believe, will pass the bill this week. It's going to go to conference. It'll come out. We'll pass it again, both sides, and send it to the president. And let's get the American economy moving again.
But again, back to the Roy Moore situation, whether he's there to vote or not, whether he's part of this campaign or not. You say what? Innocent until proven guilty. Don't feel the pressure a lot of your colleagues have put on him to step down.
We're not talking about the Alabama Senate race when we meet as a group in the conference nearly as much as people think. We're talking about tax reform. And I've said it. I'll say it again. It's the same thing the president said. I think he's absolutely right. I think my colleagues are right. If the allegations are true, Judge Moore needs to step aside.
Okay. Senator, thank you very much. Very good seeing you.